Hobbies. What are they? Well, most people would probably say it's just something you do for fun or in your spare time. But honestly, I think hobbies can become a lot more important than that. They can shape your identity, they can give you community, they can escape stress for a while. Hobbies are the habits that we develop to help us identify who we are. But sometimes there can be downsides, and that's not often talked about. So today, I want to talk about both the positives and the negatives, and why I think that building hobbies matter more than most people realize. Welcome to Built by Habit. Often in our lives, it feels like we live on repeat. We wake up, we work, we study, eat, sleep, repeat. Now, I'm not going to say that this is a bad thing to say. These routines allow us to learn, grow, earn, and support ourselves in our daily lives. But there is more to living than just the day-to-day of life. And that's where hobbies come in. Hobbies, you know, those things we do in spare time, things outside our responsibility, something fun that we look forward to, something that breaks the cycle of repetition, and more importantly, it's something just for you. There's no pressure, no expectations. You're not being tested or reviewed. It's just something for you to enjoy. Often we shape ourselves around what we do, and hobbies can become a part of our identity outside of family, work, friends. You won't often hear the words, I like to exercise when somebody's describing themselves. They'll often say things like, I'm a lifter or I'm a runner. The same idea goes for gamers, role players, readers, you name it. These hobbies you invest yourself in often become integral part of who you are. It helps you connect not just to your hobby, but the community of people who identify themselves as part of that world. Personally, I took up Dungeons and Dragons. For me, it was fun, it was expressive, creative, and a great social space. It wasn't just a game, it was an outlet, a break from my day to day life. It led to friendships built through shared experiences. And who knows, maybe I even got confidence from telling stories as a DM for my group that might have actually led me to coming here and being able to share my experience with you. Another thing that I've learned as I've gone on, I've learned to love fitness. I've learned to love the gym. For me, it wasn't just a matter of working out. Becoming a lifter became an integral part of who I am today. It is something that really helps. It helps de-stress. It helps me know who I am. It is part of the person I have become to get to where I want to be. For me, my identity, it is part of many aspects. And my hobbies actually make up a significant portion of that. Now, hobbies can be one of the easiest way to build your community. After all, hobbies give like-minded people a reason to connect. Whether it be fitness, the members of your gym who train alongside you regularly, or for gaming, or electronic, or tabletop, really. Many gamers will be able to log in and play with or against the same players from all over the world. And when it comes to tabletop games, you can build multi-year campaigns with the same player base, seeing those people, talking to those people, interact. For music, online communities of fans who love their artists, share things that they've experienced. Or if you're somebody who likes to play music, forming a band, having your bandmates with you, and bonding over the music you make. Community naturally builds around the common interests. This can be in person, online, or a mix of both. These small portions of our lives create the most impactful social connections we have. They help us build bonds beyond the regular day-to-day of our lives. Work, stress, studies, anxiety. Your hobbies have an amazing benefit. They give you a chance to step away from all that, even for a moment. After all, going for a run can clear your head, and it can physically reduce your stress. Reading allows you to escape into a whole other world. Just listening to music can change your mood. Drawing, colouring, they can be calming, almost meditative even. Video games can help you unwind and de-stress after a long day. Hobbies might seem like simple, small things, but they have a strong impact on you. They can build your confidence, improve your mental resilience, or give you a break from the high impact parts of everyday life. So that's the positives. But as I said, there are downsides to hobbies as well. Your time. Some hobbies, such as exercise, they need time to commit to. You progress, and you might even need more time to push further, to go harder, to do more. Then you can end up starting to schedule your days around training. It can become overwhelming, and you can feel like missing out is detrimental. The cost. For me, tabletop gaming, D&D. I know this one well. It can range wildly, the cost. I mean, if you're like me, you collect things. Books, dice, accessories, you name it. It adds up fast. There was always something more that I feel like I needed to get. A new adventure, a set of miniatures, dice, you name it. I spent money when I had it. And sometimes I wish I did save it. The cost of hobbies, if you are not in control, can overwhelm you. Now, this includes more for hobbies that are based on performance or competition. You feel like you need to improve for every time, or do better than someone else. You commit more and more effort, more time, more money. Maybe you feel like you can profit from it, so you're going to double down on what you're doing. And you put aside other aspects of your life to achieve more for that hobby. The fun that you started with starts to fall aside. Then there's the risk of identity. I've said people identify with their hobbies. But what happens when you lose it? What happens when a runner is injured and they can't run for months? Or when someone can't continue the thing that they've built part of themselves just around? When your identity is tied too closely to one thing, losing it can leave you feeling lost. It can leave you feeling like you have nowhere to go or nowhere to turn to. So yeah, hobbies can have some downsides, and it is important to be aware of them. And you need to worry about making sure that those little hobbies of your life don't overcome and overwhelm and take over your lives. Remember, hobbies are there to be fun, to enjoy, not to become solely who you are. Okay, so different hobbies have different purposes and can be for different people. Reading, it can improve knowledge, imagination. Music can help with emotional expression. Drawing, colouring, they can reduce stress. Gardening can be grounding and rewarding. Games can provide challenge, entertainment, and social connections. Now, there's no best hobby for any one person or for any one reason. What you want is something that truly benefits you, something to improve your life in some way. be it stress relief, education, or social connection. Your hobby should reflect your needs and what you're looking for. So, when you look at it all together, hobbies aren't just something we do to pass the time. They shape who we are, they connect us with other people, and they give us a break when we need it most. But at the same time, there's something we need to be mindful of. Because, like anything, they can either add to your life or they can take away from it. So, if you already have hobbies that you enjoy, that's something worth holding on to. And if you don't, maybe it's worth trying something new. Because you never really know what kind of impact a simple hobby can have on your life. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more. Thanks for watching. See you next time.